Well, good morning. This is Crazy Cheap Chick, and I think it's time for another farm update. So this will be Bright Bridge Farm update number 4. And by the next time I do a farm update, hopefully our bridge will be done. We're in the process now, so come along. Let me show you what we've been up to. You understand? Okay, so see, we got that light installed up in there. Doesn't that look good? It's gonna look really great tonight. And we're getting all the glass put back on. And we have kind of a system. We have a board that we put up here to give us the correct space on the top. And then my job is holding this board in between each glass as we install it. Okay, we're back to being Bright Bridge Farm. It's really bright at the moment. We'll put a dimmer on it so we can control it. We just haven't done that yet. But isn't it pretty? I like it. So all we have left is you have to put the bolts in those boards and we have to power wash and stain it, or what?
Tie it all together.
Yeah. What do you think, Sparky? All right, it's been rainy all day, and now the sun just came out about 4 o'clock, and this is what we call fuel for thunderstorms. And I bet you we get some bad storms tonight. We're supposed to. If it had stayed cloudy, might not have been too bad. I'm now going to check this pot that sits out on the patio. It's my official rain gauge. Looks about like 3 1/4 inches. That's a lot of rain. Well, that got the creek flowing a little bit again. But that was 3 1/4 inches rain, and it had stopped running altogether. At least now it's running again. What is that? I can't tell what it is. I mean, of course, you know, this is the thing with like UFO videos. It's like you move the phone and it makes it look, look, that moves like crazy ways. You know, when you just try to hold it still. Yeah. I mean, it is moving really slow. I'm gonna have to get some fish for my little fishies. You don't know what kind they are. They're trapped in this pool again after that 3 1/2 inch rain. I'm sorry, you guys, you probably won't last long because that turtle's gonna come. Some of them are fairly good size though. But look at what he is. Well, there's a little snaky snake. What kind of snake are you, buddy? A water snake, obviously.
Bad.
Hello. You know it's a little bit cooler when they're sleeping together like that. You're enjoying the day, aren't you? Well, that's the last of this year's sunflowers. They were pretty while they lasted. Don't see those a lot around here. Called skinks. Boy, my cannas have been beautiful this year. Just huge. And of course, every year you get a few more because when you dig them up, they make a ton of bulbs that you save for the next year. You okay, buddy? Oh yeah, you scared him off. Thanks, buddy. I may not be the best housekeeper in the world, but I generally don't go off and leave my kitchen like this. You got some splaining to do. You got some splaining. Do you know that you're getting a catio? You want to say hi?
Oh, we're gonna celebrate our
10-4.
clean out the shop.
Oh man.
Oh.
Okay, I'm watching you.
Window was.
Go ahead. Okay, I'm trying to get his bumps on camera. Turn it sideways. There you go. Woo! Those were some big bubbles.
The biggest one is going up.
You are a bubble expert. Look at that. It's gonna go.
All right, let's see another one. Woo! That's some big ones.
Man, there's some really big bubbles in here.
Yeah, you should move the ladder ball. Your ladder ball keeps being in the way.
Fake out! Alright. That horrible loud noise you always hear is cicadas. There's a dead one. Ah! He's not dead. He's alive. This was a pretty good deal. Each of these rugs was $50 each. $52.50, I think. Because it was 75% off original.
Come down. Ready?
It is so dry right now. The creek is entirely dried up. Now we've seen it dry up like this one other year, but not this dry. I mean, it would still be muddy on the bottom, but this year it is dry, and we are in a severe drought. It's so dry that I have been able to mow right up to the edge of the creek. And normally I can't do that because it just stays damp and muddy. But this year, man, I have been mowing. I could probably mow right even out there if I wanted to. And just really dry. I don't know if we're gonna have a very pretty fall or not because it seems like the leaves are just falling off. They're dying, they're not turning pretty. Well, this week we went ahead and closed the pool. It was getting to the point too many leaves were falling and it was getting harder and harder to maintain. It's still plenty warm enough to swim. You just start battling the leaves. So we haven't got everything put away yet, but the pool is the hard part. And I also went ahead and weed-eated that entire hillside over there, which was a lot of work. I only do that about once a year. Now, I hope while we're on vacation, I just really hope we don't have any more trees fall over, but who knows? I think I've told you before, our neighbor here to the, let's see, that'd be the west of us, that house has been abandoned for like 12 or 15 years, and they don't maintain it. They don't maintain the land, so they've had as many trees fall over as we have. They just haven't done anything with them. And 2 or 3 times this summer, tree limbs fell on the power line in between our house and their house, and we had no power. Now, of course, we have a backup generator, so we never really lose power, but it's starting to really frustrate old John Wayne that they're not keeping up that property, and we're having to constantly deal with power outages due to their lack of maintenance of trees. So we've used this as our home office for the last 5 years or so, and we moved our business into town, and so we're going to do something else with this, and it's going to be exciting. So next month, hopefully I'll have some news to share. And we've been cleaning out our gigantic shop and getting all this junk off the side of the building. Got a lot of it, still have some more to go. A lot of grain. girl's name? What's that one's name? Ricky?
Rocky.
Rocky. Rocky's back. He's looking for Sparky, I think. Our guard dog. Here on my mom's is a very cold katydid. They are a form of grasshopper that looks like a leaf. They're called longhorn because they have really long antennae. Poor guy. I'm sorry. Well, I had to go into town today and buy some stamps. Town such as it is. The town that I'm addressed off of, all we have is a post office. There's no stores here. And got a school, a couple of churches, and that's it. That's life in rural Kansas. Okay, so I just have to tell you something because I find it really funny. This is a little coffee food trailer. I don't know if they sell anything more than coffee. I've never been there. It's called Lace and Lattes. And it's naked women in there. They wear thongs and very little else. And there's usually a long line there of men. I didn't think coffee needed additional selling points, but they're doing quite the business in the morning. And the first time I drove by this place, I about wrecked because I'm like, there's a naked girl in there. And she did have on like a little itsy bitsy tiny bikini. It was summertime. Now they've kind of, I don't know, these girls are going to freeze. I don't know what's going on here. It just cracks me up. Lace and lattes. Well, guys, thanks for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. Hope it gives you a good idea of what we've been doing. I think by the next farm update, we'll have that bridge done and hopefully some other stuff completed too. So follow along. Please give me a like, comment, share, or subscribe.